Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm David King,
And I'm Dave Ryan.
and welcome to Keeping It Real Halloween Edition. It's that time of year again, Dave. It's Halloween. But before we get into Halloween, a lot of you guys are maybe wondering where's our other guy, Fred. He's busy working on midterms, working hard. And Fred, we're proud of you. Keep up the good work, and we look forward to seeing you next week here on Keeping It Real. So, with that said, I guess that leaves us to run through the forest on Halloween here. But so Dave,
Yes.
there's been a lot of talk about Halloween lately, mostly pertaining in your neck of the woods of Milford.
Yes, there's been some excitement in Milford, all right. We received national attention because they attempted to close Halloween because of all the political correctness going on in the world. Everybody's trying to do the right thing, but it turns out we're just shutting our kids out of things that we grew up with when we were kids. And we received national attention from all over the internet, from YouTube all the way to Facebook and all other sources. And so under very much pressure, they decided to, bring it back again, so the kids will have the parade, they'll have the candies. And then, it's a kids' day. We're taking too much away from the kids these days because of all this political correctiveness. It's fine to be polite to others and respect the other religions and stuff like that, but there's no reason to be offended for some of these American traditions that are going on. We need to keep them going. It's like 4th of July or Memorial Day. We honor the vets. Veterans Day, November's coming up, so there's a lot of veterans events going on in November, which I'm looking forward to.
I hope they don't ban that one.
I know. Because the other ones are trying to jump in there and say, "Oh, we fought too. Yeah, right. Well, everybody fought. Things are going on right now on our American soil, which is kind of crazy. Things are going on around here too.
Well,
but we don't want to close out the holidays. We want to.
Definitely not. I'm sorry. Definitely not. We definitely don't want to close out the holiday. But I want to touch on something you just said.
Okay.
You said that the town is trying to ban a Halloween. Like you said, it's a kid's holiday for one. So why would you want to? And listen, not everybody agrees with Halloween. Everybody got their reasons why they don't agree with Halloween. But like you said, it's a kid's holiday, and you're taking that away from the kids. And there's been a lot of talk in the last couple of years, a lot of things taken away from the kids besides education. Now you talk about taking a kid's holiday away. Growing up as a kid, Halloween is one of the times where you can be something besides yourself. Literally. Right. I ain't talking about a doctor or lawyer. You can be a favorite character. You can be a zombie. Whatever you desire to be. It's that one night a year that makes the imagination, in a way, come to life. Yeah. And I'm like, what are they going to achieve by banning Halloween? Let's be real. What are you going to do? That's a holiday, and it makes money, and you're basically putting a lot of businesses from making money.
Well, not only that, it's a great way to let off some steam, too.
What you mean by playing pranks on people?
No, maybe on you and Freddie. Yeah. So keep your eyes and ears open. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, more Freddie than me. He lives in your neck of the woods.
Right. Oh yeah. That's true too. Yeah, he's pretty easy to sneak up on. But anyway, to get out there and enjoy the holiday, go on to different parties and stuff like that. Go and get some cider. Go on to get some pumpkins and carve those pumpkins and stuff like that. That's what it's all about, getting into it. Dressing up and being something other than yourself.
Exactly.
Just letting off some steam. That's what it's all about for these holidays. That's what I like to do.
It's like being in a movie come to life.
Right.
I know one time when I was a kid, I spent hours getting my face painted.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be a zombie and I wanted to look like I was dead and everything.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was just kind of a cool, I don't know, were you ever dressed up for Halloween?
Absolutely. I dressed up as Bozo the Clown years ago. He was a TV clown a few years back. All right, I'm dating myself here, so I better stop. Superman, Spider-Man, Casper the Friendly Ghost. He's another old classic, but you won't see them around. Today you see a lot of Snowman.
Hey, you'll still see Spider-Man. You'll see X-Men. You'll see Master Chief, which comes from Xbox.
Right.
You'll see well, all different kind of like even video games characters become
Right.
costumes. The Avengers, and you have the Hulk, and you have the Iron Man, and the Captain America,
Got Mario.
and Mario, yes,
He's a big favorite.
and Power Rangers, of course, were always a favorite when I was a kid. They're still a favorite today. Then you
Yeah.
have wrestlers that people want to be like, their favorite wrestlers
Right.
of wrestling. This, like you said, then there's the ghost, and then there's the vampire, which is
Right.
always a classic costume.
Right.
The skeleton is a classic costume.
That's a great one, the skeleton.
And let's
yeah.
not forget about the babies, little pumpkins and
Yeah.
little kids.
Little princesses and
exactly.
stuff like that.
I mean, I was never a beautiful princess, but
I hope not. No, but there's a lot of superheroes.
and just the decorations.
Yeah, I love the decorations. People dress up their houses. They've got these neat little projectors that project the image onto a large building. It makes it look like it's not even there. It looks like something else. And you might go through Bridgeport and actually see that in some of the buildings where they have these projectors that show off these wild displays. They're really neat.
And Dave, going back to what you were saying about them trying to ban the holiday, you said because somebody said something on Facebook. I recall that you said.
Right.
I mean, my thing with that is, and I go on and saying all the time about other things, but if you don't like something, folks, that you seen on Facebook or whatever, you have the option to not read it, or if you read it, you can either block the person or just forget about it. But trying to close out a holiday because you didn't like something or somebody said something,
Or if it conflicts with your religion.
yes, I mean, like I said, we respect everybody's religion,
Right.
But that's the thing, you can't stop somebody from having fun just because you don't agree with it.
Yeah, right. That's not right either. We're in America. We're a big melting pot, a multicultural country. You're going to see a lot of strange customs and things that are going on that have been practiced for hundreds of years in other countries. And sure, it's okay to bring some of it here, but not to overrun what we're doing. That's not right either. So, get a grip, folks.
So you were saying most of this problem come from overseas. That's what you're saying?
Well, a lot of it's from overseas. They think some people come into America. They think they own the country. And they're changing a lot of things very drastically, and I think that's totally wrong. It should not be like that. There's a diplomatic way of doing things, and having respect for other customs and other cultures is the way to go.
Oh,
And
definitely.
that's what I do. I totally believe in that. If I see something strange, I'll ask the person about it because I don't know. And once I understand that custom, I feel much more at ease with it. And it turns out to be cool after a while.
So what exactly is going to happen in Milford with Halloween this year?
Well, they're going to bring back let the kids have the Halloween parades. They're going to come dressed up in class. Well, maybe they'll let them dress up for about an hour, but then they take the costumes off because I don't think they're allowed to wear those costumes all day because that would interfere with their vision. The masks and stuff like that. They'll get like a little hour.
Well, I mean, I can
lunch or something like that.
I can totally understand the whole mask thing because you've had a lot of things happen in the school system, like what happened in Newtown a couple of years ago. So I can totally understand why you shouldn't be wearing masks so we can identify who's who.
Right, exactly.
I totally understand that. But as far as like not being able to wear the costumes all day, that is something that I feel they should let go. I know they have a uniform code now when it comes to school and kids wearing uniforms.
Right.
But
it's fine. That's okay.
To me, it's like it's a holiday thing, so you should let them wear the costumes. I mean, maybe not bring the swords and all that other stuff.
Leave that stuff at home.
But definitely still should be able to wear the costumes and have the Halloween parties. I mean, I know some people may say, "Oh, it's a devilish holiday" or whatever the case may be, and they're right, and they're entitled to their opinion. They're right for that. That's how they feel. But like you said, it's a kids' holiday, folks, and kids, they're not thinking of it in a negative way. They're thinking about it in a fun way. As you see the donuts behind us, they're like that. They're thinking of, I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm eating candy, and I'm having a good time.
Right.
They're not. Their mindset is not to do anything negative.
Right.
It's a lot of us grown people who turn that holiday from a positive to a negative.
Exactly, and we got to stop doing that. Well,
Definitely.
Well, Halloween was originally a pagan holiday, where they had some really different ideas of what we have. It was the the Catholics Catholicized it. So they made it into All Saints Day, where we worship all the saints at once, and that's what we do. It's sort of like Mardi Gras, but only it's a fall type of thing, and it's All Saints Day. Everybody, that worships the saints, not really worships the saint, that has a patron saint, pays homage to their patron saint, and it's All Saints Day. So that's why they dress up in a different masks. Some of them will dress up as a saint of their patron saint, and a lot of them will dress up as soldiers. But that's what the whole holiday is about. It's really All Saints Day.
So it's probably more like, it's basically saying to make all things that really don't exist come to life, kind of thing.
I believe so. Yeah. They have a similar thing on Christmas, I heard too.
I know some people may be like, "Oh, it's witchcraft" or whatever. I mean, I don't believe in witchcraft and all that other hocus pocus stuff, but I just find the holiday to be fun.
Yeah, well, that's a practice of Wicca. It's a big holiday for them too. I don't know too much about that, but
neither do I.
But that's also what they do on Halloween. They celebrate Halloween, but it's a holiday that everybody celebrates. It's not a government holiday where the post office and the banks shut down or anything like that. I mean, they'll have their parties. Don't get me wrong there. The post office, I'm sure they'll have their little thing going on. It's only right. So this way everybody gets a chance to let off some steam. I
mean, for me, like I said, I like having fun, pizza parties, and just dressing up and seeing what your friends are and see if it matches your costume. I may come as Michael Jackson. You may come as Michael Jackson.
Never know.
But it's that kind of thing. It's like people just get so negative these days, and like I said, we said a long time ago on one of our episodes where the internet's good, but it can be bad, and this is one of the cases where they can be used for bad. Somebody hears something now, they want to ban something. Just because somebody doesn't like something now, we all can't like it.
Well, that's why it got brought back into. It got brought back in because of all the negative publicity. They got pressured into bringing it back. So that worked out as a positive this time around. Sometimes it does work into a negative, but this time it worked into a positive. So.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I said, I couldn't see why you would want to ban it just because you didn't like it. I mean, I'm still flabbergasted over that whole thing.
Yeah, I'm kind of miffed about that too. It's I just hope they don't discourage the. Oh yeah, when Christmas comes around, always say Merry Christmas, no matter what. Say Merry Christmas. That's another one. They're trying to suppress a little bit too.
Well, we'll have to touch on that when we get to Santa Claus. Yep. But I mean, it doesn't make no sense either way all the way around.
Yeah, the Christian holidays are important too, but also the other holidays that have been American customs for eons. That's also very, very important too.
I mean, so are you going to do anything for Halloween?
Yeah, we're probably going to get together with some friends. We'll probably go to do Chili's or something like that. Get a little something over there. They have. Or some other place. We're going to go out to eat somewhere, and that's going to be it. Or maybe a friend's house. We're not sure yet, but we'll probably gather over some friend's house. Maybe that's probably what we'll be better off doing.
For me,
everybody comes up with something different.
Yeah, for me, I'd probably order a couple of pizzas and watch some horror movies.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, the marathons, right? There'll be some marathons going on.
Speaking of horror movies, what's your favorite? Everybody's got one, Dave. Everybody's got one. What's yours?
The Outer Limits.
Never heard of it.
Okay, yeah, thanks.
I was just saying, I've never heard of it.
Actually, you know what? No, the Twilight Zone with Rod Serling.
I've heard of that.
Those are the ones. Those are the ones I grew up on. The Twilight Zone.
Mine is going to be Freddy Krueger and Jason.
Yeah, those were great too. Halloween. No, that's
the Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right, that's a good one. That was filmed in Stratford,
Didn't know that.
Yes, it was. It was the house. There was a house that was...
Great. Now you're going to make all our fans out there tonight going to be scared because you're talking about... Yeah, it was filmed in Stratford. Now Freddy Krueger's hanging out in
Stratford.
Stratford.
Right? Who knows?
He can
be hanging out anywhere. He will pop up anywhere. Just be on the lookout.
Well, he can only pop up if you sleep.
Yeah. Well, I heard about that, too. He comes see you
if you're actually looking out, you're safe, so you're good.
Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, even for the grown-ups though, as grown-ups we also got to be responsible and think of the younger kids, when we're out, not to be drinking and driving, because that's us as grown-ups. Right. Our version of Halloween's a little different.
Yeah, it is.
We get a little bit wilder, you know.
Right.
You and Dorothy and and start hanging out and
With the lion or whatever.
and the lion son had a 6-pack and
That's
know,
another bunch of costumes is the Wizard of Oz characters.
well, not just that, when we talk about costumes, we talk about the kids' costumes. There's a lot of
Yeah.
adult costumes too.
Yeah, they are.
Some are not appropriate.
Yeah, I've seen a few of those.
We do have to try to be more appropriate, especially when if we have younger siblings and kids.
Kids hanging around, yeah. We got to try to be more kid friendly with the costumes.
Yes, I mean, us as adults, we can have fun, but we can drink responsibly. I know it sounds old-fashioned. I know it's kind of whack these days, but realistically, because you talking, you have fun, you get into a car and you get drunk, what is your kids going to do without you,
Yeah, or what if you hit somebody with the car? I mean, that's a real bad thing.
Right,
So,
we all want to have fun, but we all have to be safe as well. And sometimes as adults, we forget that. We're like, oh, I'm grown now. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, well, not quite so,
But sometimes as adults, we get that mindset.
Right.
We get that mindset, I'm grown, I can do what I want kind of thing. Those hitting the clubs and everything, you got to be careful,
That's right. You can't do that stuff.
Because Halloween is known also to turn very violent, especially Mischief Night.
Yeah, oh yeah, the night before is bad too. There's a lot of, vandalism going on. So we encourage the neighbors to go on watches and stuff like that. Walk around your neighborhood, keep an eye out, or it's usually a beautiful night out anyway. So, walk around a little bit. You don't have to walk that far, just up and down the street a little bit.
I agree and I disagree with that because in Milford, that's great, but in my neck of the woods, neighborhood watch ain't gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
You're better off just staying in the house.
Okay. Leave it to the professionals.
Yes,
The men in blue, the men and women in blue.
Especially in my neighborhood, you try to be neighborhood watch, But
That's right, different world.
Oh, it definitely is a different world. It's a haunted house in itself.
Oh boy.
But we just got to be more aware of our younger siblings, even if we're still having our good time. Still be aware of those, younger than you, smaller than you,
right? Hard to see type,
or older than you. Your granddad, grandma want to have fun too. Let's not forget about them and leave them out of the party.
Yeah, we got to bring them in too.
Exactly, and get some apple cider. Like you see this house behind us, it's a beautiful house.
Yeah, it is.
You ever decorate your house with lights on Halloween?
Sure, I have. Yeah. But not like that. These people must have started in June.
Yeah, right.
'Cause they definitely did it in style. That's for sure.
Well, the light bill is gonna be going from here to Tokyo. Well,
That's it. Yeah, and then some. But anyway, that's what it's about.
So, are you dressing up?
Yeah, I think I am.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be a pirate.
So he's gonna be a pirate.
I'm gonna be a pirate.
Oh man,
Jack Sparrow.
You're gonna be Jack Sparrow.
But
let's see. Me, I don't know. If I dress up, let's see. I'd like to be King Tut.
King Tut.
King Tut.
Yeah, with all the gold and embellishments. Yeah, he'd look good with that. Yeah.
I think Fred would love to be King Henry, but
yeah, yeah, or Shakespeare. He's a theater type guy. He likes the theater. So
yeah, he's a big fan of King Henry. So I think Freddie would go.
Yeah,
King Henry.
Be his style for sure.
Two kings. That makes sense.
Yeah.
One of two different lands, though.
Or what we could do is dress up as the three kings for Christmas. Not for Christmas, but the three kings of Christmas.
For Halloween, dress up as the three kings of Christmas, folks.
You, me, and Fred. You're a king, I'm a king, Fred's a king. We're the three kings.
It could work. I guess.
That would be funny.
I don't know, folks. You think it would work? I don't know.
Yeah, great company party type deal, that's for sure.
It'd be one royal party.
Yeah.
Oh man! Speaking of, that's a nice drink right there. What is? I don't even know what the kind of milkshake that is.
Pumpkin milkshake, pumpkin delight.
I've never had one. How about that one? Would you have the?
That's a big cupcake with all kinds of corns on them.
A candy corn, actually, yes.
And we've got the marshmallows.
I'm never big on marshmallows. I know they're big around Halloween. I'm not big on marshmallows.
You throw out the year.
Hey, like
the marshmallow peeps. Those are the
I'm a
booze.
yeah, I'm a Snicker fan.
Snickers? Oh, I love Snickers. It's one of my favorites.
I'm a Snickers fan. Oh, I love donuts.
And we used to walk for miles. We used to load up our pillowcases
With donuts?
with candies and then bring them home and go out again. fill 'em up.
Pillowcases without the buckets. What are the jack-o'-lantern buckets?
They weren't big enough.
That's true.
They weren't big, they're not big enough. Today, I don't know how these kids.
They have Halloween bags now.
I know. I've seen them.
They have like they're like you ever seen like a little grocery bag?
Right. Okay.
They're like that, and you can fill them up with candy and stuff.
Yeah.
Another thing, please, make sure you check your candy, before you eat it.
Yeah. If there's a way to check for foreign objects in there, just
And
look at the wrappers to make sure.
Especially when you go out trick or treating, be safe. Definitely be safe. I mean,
just check your candy wrappers to see if they've been tampered with. You can pretty much tell.
like I said, it may sound boring, but look both ways before crossing the street as kids.
Right.
And all that other kind of stuff. Because you got to watch out. There's a lot of crazy drivers out there around the holidays, and especially on Halloween night.
Oh yeah, they don't care. They just want to go and have themselves a good time, and that's it. And they have no regard for others.
Definitely,
it's totally wrong. But anyway,
I hope the weather's nice.
Yep. So, what type of candies did you usually get? Run of the mill stuff, or?
Oh wow, what kind of candies I usually get? Three Musketeers,
Okay.
Snickers, Milky Ways, candy corn,
Yep.
candy apples. The caramel apple.
Any gum or like large?
I got some Bubblicious gum.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I'm
Me
not
too.
a big gum person.
I'm not either.
Yeah, you ever trade the candy with your friends?
All the time. We did that all the time.
Like your friends would get the Kit Kat. He's got more Kit Kats than you got Hershey bars, but he likes the Hershey bar. So you trade the candies back and forth.
You know what was really cool?
When you try to count who got the most candy.
Oh, we did that too, but we also we stopped at certain houses. They gave out $50.
What house you went to?
Oh my! We did quarters. We used to get quarters.
Hold on.
One house used to give us $50.
So you been telling me
Yeah.
you went trick or treating and they gave you money
Yes, they did.
instead of candy?
Instead of candy, they gave us money too.
So, what would you prefer, the candy or the money?
I don't know. That's kind of a toss-up these days.
Uh,
The candy bar is worth more than the.
I'm sorry, folks. I have to go with the bucket of money.
Yeah.
I'd go with the bucket of money.
Absolutely.
Bucket of candy.
I would too. This way you can get what you want.
I mean, I love candy, but wow, you said they used to give out money.
They gave out money. Honest to God. A nickel here, a dime here, and quarters.
They gave out any green?
No green. No, because it was when they would blow all over the place. And that would not be a good thing, But
Well, we'll find a way to keep it in the bucket. I'll tell you that.
they used to give us fruit. We get we
Fruit.
got a lot of apples. They would put apples in.
Fruit.
So,
You were okay with fruit for Halloween?
well, yes.
This is the
and
night
no.
we rot our teeth.
Yes, I know that. Yes, it is. But the thing was, I mean, I kept the apple, but these other kids, when they got the apple, they would look at it, see what they got, because they'd see it, and they would get mad and they'd throw it back at the house. One kid hit a window with it. We ran like the Dickens after that one. That was sad. But anyway, that's what we used to get just about anything and everything,
Wow, I mean,
But the candy bars were the best,
of course. I mean, I was a big fan of Sour Patches and
Sour Patches. Yeah, I never really liked those other hard
I'm
candies.
a big
though.
sour candy fan.
No. But anyway, used to love the Mars bars. Those were good. The Milky Ways and stuff like that. Really good stuff.
That was the name, Mars Bars? Or was that a different candy bar?
Well, that used to be the company. They moved.
Okay.
They were in Naugatuck on Horton Hill Road. They used to make candy bars, but they moved away. They moved to another location.
I thought that was a candy bar.
But no, it wasn't. No, that was a nickname for the candy bars, I believe, because of the company that made them. That was just a nickname.
So if you can get any candy bar or any kind of candy on Halloween, what's the one candy that you look forward to on Halloween to get?
Right now, I would like Twix. Twix is my favorite, or the Reese's Pieces, but the big ones with the
I'd have to go with Twix.
Twix. Yeah, that's another good one too. Real good.
I like caramel and chocolate.
Yep. I like that too. I like the cracker part too. The cookie that's inside it. That part's always good too.
I like Hershey bars.
Yeah. I like the almond joys. You got the coconut inside too.
I was never big. You mean the Baby Ruths?
Baby Ruths were great too.
I don't
get them a lot.
I'm not big on the coconut thing.
No.
Coconut candy. I was like that kid on the cartoons. I'd be like, ew, coconut.
Mikey. His name was Mikey.
Ew, coconut. Anytime you get coconut, I was like, no, I'm good. I don't know.
Oh my God.
I'm not big on coconut candy, but
I like the kind that you can really bite into, the caramel, the chewy chocolate.
But if I could have any kind, I want dark chocolate.
Yeah, that's,
I'm a dark chocolate fan.
That's better for you too.
It's not because I'm dark.
No, it just tastes good. It tastes good.
Definitely.
So
I'm just a big, and dark chocolate is good for your heart.
yeah,
Still bad for your teeth.
It depends if you drink the water with it. Drink the apple cider with it. It takes the chocolate out of your teeth.
Anyway, moving on, guys. Before we come close to the end of the show here, you can also check out this show and other shows on our YouTube page. We also have an email address, and we also have a Twitter, and you can follow us, and you can give us your comments and your opinions on this show and other shows as well.
Right.
So that's always a good thing. But getting back to your apple cider and candy bar.
Weird combo, I know.
Kids, don't take his advice. Don't have the apple cider and the candy bar. I'm sure you'll have more time in the bathroom than you'll have trick-or-treating.
Oh, that's right, too. Yeah, they don't go together.
They don't. But, Dave, any last comments before we end tonight's show?
Anyway, go out and have a safe, happy Halloween. Enjoy yourselves, and just be careful because it gets dark early now. And enjoy the parades, and just listen to your parents to make sure they do what they tell you to do, and you'll have a very safe holiday.
And and thank you, Dave. And I just want to say, be safe, enjoy yourself, young and old,
and elderly.